It has been brought to my attention recently by several incredibly observant people that my surname is very unusual and, also, very funny. Now, it may come as a shock to you that I already know this. I am fully aware of its comedy value, the novelty of it, and of the fact that it is completely ridiculous. It's not a pen name. Someone took time out of their day to send me a message on Twitter explaining to me that using McQueer as a moniker was offensive, as I am a heterosexual man, and it looked like, as they put it, I was trying to curry favor with the LGBT community. I had to politely explain to them that I was not at it and that it is my real name. It hasn't always been my name though. It says McQueer on my birth certificate, and it's what I was known as at school until about primary 5 when my ma got married. As it was around this age I had started to get a bit of grief in school about my name and realized what it meant. I jumped at the chance to change it to my ma's new married name. I strutted back into school after the summer holidays with a brand new name and identity. I was now Chris Gray. It was a chance to reinvent myself. To me, Chris Gray sounded like the name of a secret agent. Two short, sharp, one-syllable words coming together to form a name that simply rolls off the tongue, that lands in people's ears like a dart into the bullseye. I was now Chris Gray, and that was that. No more slaggings ever again. A bullet well and truly dodged. What I was not remembering when I walked into school that day was that I have slight speech impediment. It's subtle enough that if I talk fast people don't really notice it, but it's still there, and I've never been more aware of it than when I said my new name to my classmates that day. "I've changed my name," I announced to my group of pals. "I'm no Chris McQueer anymore." "What's your new name?" "Chris Gray." However, Gray didn't come out the way it was meant to. I faltered over the letter R, a bit like Jonathan Ross does. I said it quickly, and what came out sounded like Chris Gay. "Ah ha ha ha, Chris Gay," they shouted in unison. It would stick with me through the rest of my time at school. Just as I'd thought my days of being on the receiving end of merciless taunts about McQueer were over, a new dawn of insults began. I managed to give myself a worse name than McQueer. After a few years, following my ma's divorce, I made the decision to go back to being Chris McQueer. I was older now, battle-hardened, and ready to be a McQueer again. Chris Gray was a crap name anyway. Dull, boring, it was like what the color beige would name itself if it was a person. I started to grow back into it, owning it, using it as patter. Anytime I had to phone anywhere, about broadband or council tax or whatever, and the person on the phone would ask my name, I'd go, "Sorry, it's for more on this story, visit the news article link."